9:15, Sunday. That's where I stayed, and that's where I'm going. Let's go and find the Thames. Lovely sunny day again. So Cricklade is the first town on the Thames from the source. So just looking for the signage. Yeah, just down this way. There's a sign there. It said Cricklade's Saxon town, and there's a town wall that goes around it, or there was. Yeah, it was a very pleasant overnight stop. There's not a lot to do, but yeah, I had a couple of beers, had a really nice meal at the Cricklade Club. Yeah, really nice, reasonably priced and good portions. So yeah, I think I'm going down there. Oh, I don't know whether you can read that. So it says Thames past 12 miles, Thames barrier 172. So there we go, that's a nice sign. There's a little industrial weir on the Thames, and I've basically just had a little walk around Cricklade, just around the outskirts, and here I am on the path. So this is a really nice field to visit in the springtime, because the fritillary flowers, snakehead fritillary, everywhere here. Just like, it's I think it grows in sort of floodplain areas, maybe not, but there's quite a few fields on the banks of the Thames that have fritillaries. So yeah, I wonder where this river's going to dry up. There's a lot of weed in it at the moment, and reeds and stuff, so can't really see any water at the moment, but I'm sure it's there. The hotel I stayed at didn't serve breakfast, and the little restaurant that I ate at last night doesn't open till 10 o'clock. So so I thought I'd buy my own breakfast, so I bought a little pot of porridge that you just add water to, because there's a kettle in the bedroom, which was lovely. I didn't have a spoon, so I had to eat it with a wooden stick stirrer, so it took like 20 minutes to eat my porridge this morning. That was quite funny. So yeah, it's a nice little hotel. It was a bit noisy last night at kicking out time, but I'd gone to bed quite early because I'd had 3 beers and just felt like watching the telly. Finished my book, so had no more reason to stay in the pub really. So yeah, it's strange when you're on your own really. Oh, this is lovely. What a lovely day. And the Thames is just in there, look, but you can't, because there's a lot of weeds and reeds and stuff, so we'll see it in a minute. Just on a footbridge, looking over the river. Not a lot of flow on that river there, is there? I love this. I just like seeing where the river starts. There's no movement, is there, or no stream to that? Oh, maybe. Just still a river, I guess, at the moment. Morning, ladies. I think I'm going to walk round. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, bye cows. We'll just walk this way. Oh look, there's a little cow there. Oh, they're all sat in the shade. Morning. Morning. That was funny, I was just looking at my map and thinking, oh, this looks like an old railway line. And it is, look. I wonder where the Thames is now. So around this area they have like what's called the Cotswold Water Park. So there's lots of little lakes, and the Thames kind of meanders around some of the big lakes. I think they're man-made lakes, sort of quarry lakes, and you can do lots of water sports and stuff there. So it's quite a good place to visit. One of them has even got like a beach. Because we're not near the sea here. Well, I say we're not near. We're sort of a couple of hours away from the sea in the Cotswolds. So yeah, it's quite a long way to travel for the day. So yeah, if you're ever here and you fancy a bit of beach life, you can come to the Cotswold Water Park. Absolutely love these little corridors of trees, and the blackberries are all out. Oh, there's a little bridge. Not near the Thames at the moment though. I think I'm walking around the water park, though I haven't seen any lakes. Maybe I'm walking to the water park. So here's the Thames again. Looks a bit stagnant, doesn't it? You just throw a stone in and see what happens. Yeah, lots of weed on it. So now back with the Thames, so still some water in it. So here are some of the lakes from the Cotswold Water Park. I'm just walking through them now. The Thames is here on my left, and the lakes are going to be on my right. There's sort of campsites and motorhome sites and very exclusive holiday cottages all around here. Oh, look at that lovely little bridge. I'll get a bit closer, hold on. Yeah, a bit closer now. Gosh, that's a really old bridge, isn't it? How lovely. Love a bridge. I think that's why I like doing this path so much. All the ancient bridges that cross over, and you know, the fact that Romans have built bridges across the Thames, Saxons. It's just incredible really how, I guess, how people follow rivers to get to London. Same with the Severn to Bristol. It's just there were the arteries of ancient times, really, weren't they? When there were no roads, I guess. People travelled down rivers, but I guess they had to walk beside them as well. And there's another lake. I nearly went straight ahead, and then I saw that. So I'm gonna go right here. I honestly could have quite easily gone along that path and not followed that. So you got to keep your wits around you when you're not actually on the river side. Doing alright. Done about 4.5 miles in how long? An hour and a half. So yeah. Just reached Aston Keynes then. I'm just going to skirt around their cricket ground, and that's new. I don't think that was there last time I was here. So yeah, it's a pretty little village. I'll try and video some if there's not too many people about. So this is Aston Keynes. Very pretty little village. These are some old sort of crosses that were vandalised in the English Civil War, so really old. Oh look, it's dried up. Oh. Anyway. Just muddy puddles. Anyway, isn't this just so pretty and beautiful? Nicer when there's water in there, but yeah, I'm going to sit and have a pan au chocolat and orange juice. So apparently this used to be the old mill. Someone's just told me. Gosh, so pretty. So you can see the old brickwork, I guess, and the little sluice gates there. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. Look at the bulrushes. Okay, that's the Thames. That's coming out of that little mill stream, walking towards the source. So yeah, no water in it. So I'm about 5 miles from the source. That's as dry as a bone. I think I'm going to walk on the river. Oh, it is very muddy though. No, I'm not. It's not as dry as it looks. Yeah, and as I'm only wearing trainers, that's not a good idea. Okay. Couple of bridges. Quite a few people now meeting, obviously start at the same time as me, and this is kind of a halfway point, so yeah. There's what, 6 miles with no water in the river. Gosh, it's incredible. It's quite a wide river really when you look at it. I think it's dried up. There's a bit of water in the Thames there, look. Five miles to the source. Had a little detour. Went a little bit wrong, not too far though. Still a bit of water there, look. Not a lot, I mean, a lot of it's been dry, but there is bits of water. I love this bridge, look at this lichen on it. Just walking into a little village called Ewan, and probably 2 miles from the source now. So walking through Ewan, I'm going to take a left here. In the middle of the Thames, about a mile and a bit away from the source. Here we have another little bridge. Got a road to cross over. Getting close now, guys. Quick. Okay, so yeah, this is the first bridge crossing the Thames. So, a couple more fields to go through, I think. There's the little bridge. Okay. So, you can see the route of the Thames coming down. It's a little more than overgrown sort of weeds and stuff, but that's it, guys. At this point, my Osmo Action stopped recording sound. It was running low on battery and I might have forgotten to recharge overnight. I had had 3 beers. So let's fast forward as the Thames is reduced to little more than a green ditch and what can only be described as perhaps a floodplain. Across the road to enter the last field. I really enjoyed this walk along the Thames, and it's been great seeing the changes in the seasons and the onset of perhaps early autumn, and seeing the trees following the line of where the Thames may well be if there was more water around. I could see the stone in the distance. So it's exciting approaching the stone, and I hope this year that I'll be able to read the inscription. But no, yet again I had to Google what is said. It is so hard to read because the granite is quite dark. So on the stone inscription it reads, "The conservators of the River Thames, 1857 to 1974. This stone was placed here to mark the source of the River Thames." It was nice to see that the National Trust have put up a new sign, but I couldn't help but feel there'd been a change in the goalposts. So I walked Woolwich to the source, and now I see there's a new sign saying "Source to the Sea." So yeah, I was happy. Now need to find some new challenges with a few hills. So I'm not sure where that's going to take me, but thank you for joining me on my journey to the Thames source from the Thames Barrier. It's been great fun and I've enjoyed videoing it.